are forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Melissa and thank you for joining us for this nice, long, relaxing shipping video. If you didn't know, I sell part-time on eBay and through YouTube, and today we have sold 90% jewelry. So if you're not looking to watch a video that includes shipping jewelry, not the video for you. I have been selling tons of jewelry. I also sold some eyeglasses, but that'll be at the very end of the video. So I have sold 26 items on eBay within the last 2 days, and we will be packaging those today. I'm gonna flip you down so you can see all the wrapping magic, and I'll be back. I'm going to get started with showing you some package toppers. I have tissue papers and ribbons. I've got lots of ribbons and oh my goodness, so much washi. Look how much washi I have in here, and that's not even all of it. I've got another thing of washi. Business cards, of course, which I'll show you in a second. Some of today's packages will be getting birthday cards. I purchased a birthday card lot a few weeks ago. It had like 500 cards in it. They were all Hallmark brand new. And I thought, I'm gonna choose the ones I think are nice and then resell them. And I did that and made about $80. And they sold overnight. So I have a bunch of just generic birthday cards. Who can't just use a really nice birthday card? So I picked out some of my personal stash of birthday cards. I'll also be including Werther's original candies that came from Walmart. My husband just picked them up and I was like, that's a fun thing. I'll include them outside, so just in case they melt, I don't think they will. They won't be in amongst the jewelry. I am in southern Florida and it is a gajillion degrees here. That's clearly not accurate. I think it's in the 80s. My phone is not working. Plastic bags, lots of other stuff. Like lots of other stuff. If you didn't know, my business card now comes in 2 varieties. They're quite collectible. And on the front, I put one of my favorite quotes, if not my favorite. And then on the back, I put my store link. I only did that on the gold card. I didn't do that on the blue card. The blue card is a soft business card. Honestly, it just feels a little bit smoother than the other one. I don't understand the soft aspect of it, but we can all say it together. You are enough. You are so enough. It is unbelievable how enough you are. And then on the bottom, it says, I am enough. So the first item we will be packaging, and if you're wondering how I store my jewelry, you can see at the end of the video how I store it, how I pull it. I thought that would be a fun little thing at the end if you don't fall asleep. And I'm totally not offended if you didn't fall asleep. I hope you fall asleep. So we are sending out 2 items to Carol. She purchased one separately than the other, so I'm pretty sure she needs refunded some shipping. But let's pull the 2 items. All of my jewelry items were in this basket that my husband got for free. And the first item Carol purchased from me is this gorgeous Lampwork bead. I just started selling jewelry about a month or 2 ago. I don't wear jewelry. I used to wear jewelry when I worked at BMW. I sold cars for a little bit. By a little bit, I mean like 1.5 years, 2 years maybe, before I jumped full-time into eBay. And then health dictated that I jump back out of full-time eBay and back into part-time. But Lampwork beads are glass, and you can Google them. They usually have like fun little artistic dots or patterns. So this is really textured. I love the feel of it. And it has a ribbon in gold with a little pink crystal. So breast cancer awareness. And then the other item she purchased is a silver tone necklace. I think this is called an omega chain, but I don't think I called it that. I'm still not sure what an omega chain is. And it has a silver 2-inch pendant with like a little white bead. So the necklace is going to go in a straw, and this will just be wrapped with some bubble wrap. My husband and I went to the Goodwill binge yesterday after realizing he doesn't have off for another 8 days. And we found straws. He found straws and I was so excited. These are still the thicker straws. He found the thinner ones, but a brand new package of straws. And we probably paid like 10 cents for them. So I'm really excited to have extra straws. So with the straw, I just snake the chain through, and that way it won't get tangled in shipping. And my hands are working beautifully. And then the lamp work, I'll wrap both of these, of course, but we have some foam. So let's wrap some foam around the beads. They are real glass, so I wouldn't want them to break. I wouldn't want anything to break, of course. Let's put some cherry yellow ribbon. Sometimes my husband is feeling a little down or excited, or just depending on, you know, our talking. We talk all the time. Obviously, we're married. And I'm like, what color do you feel? And he thinks it's a weird question. Is that a weird question? Do you think about what color you feel? I always think of yellow as like a bright, sunshiny, cheery color. I'm feeling quite yellow right now. He thinks of yellow as more of a caution tape color, which I understand. It means slow down with traffic lights, but I don't know. I see yellow as just being the sunniest of the colors. The ribbon will be saved and be going to Ria. Hi Ria, she is one of my subscribers. There we are, a nice cheery bow. And let's use the other piece for the necklace. And of course, I never want you to feel like you're not enough with your packaging. I never expect anybody else to do this. I really just love to do it, even when I'm not feeling well enough to film myself. And I wish I could film myself with shipping every single time I ship. And I ship every other day, so like thrice a week. Anybody else use the word thrice? It's a little hoity-toity, my husband would say. So I have to think thrice and then say 3 times. English is very weird. Such a weird language. English is like the grayest of grays if it was a color. So hard. Where was I going with that? Oh, I never expect anybody else to do this, is where I was going with it. We are using, for this, a donut print. I don't know if I've used this paper before on film. My sister bought it for one of my Christmas presents, and I sent her a list, and she did so well with Christmas presents. With my mom and me, we were just like, okay, let's not even do Christmas presents, thankfully, because we'd just be buying each other gift cards, probably. But my sister has a 10-year-old niece, and so I definitely wanted to give her presents, so my sister and I were like, yeah, let's do presents. She did so well. She bought me tissue paper. Thanks, Lee. Let's use that sunny yellow again. My tissue paper comes from Amazon. It's a company called Gilson Roberts. They have an online catalog. They just came out with some of the 2020 prints of tissue paper. I am dying to get my hands on it. It came out on my birthday, which was January 28th. And yes, I'm still talking about my birthday like 2.5 weeks later. But I was so excited. I've been checking for their 2020 catalog. This is how exciting my life is. I was truly excited to see the prints of tissue paper, which I realize sounds ridiculous, but My life is so easy when I'm enthralled with the littlest things. Like, everything makes me happy. Look how yellow this ribbon is. It's so happy, right? Did I throw a yellow ribbon away? I did. It's gonna be a habit that's gonna be hard to break. My office garbage is clean, by the way. And I'll put some of the photos on the screen. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I can't wait to order it. Okay, so we have a business card. I am also going to do this card. This birthday card is so cute. So cute. It retailed for $5.59. Birthday cards. Look at that. It's gonna match perfectly. So let's put the card. Will you fit in this little bag? I don't think you will. We're gonna need a bigger bag. Here we are. That in. Put the birthday card. I'm gonna leave some of the air in there. And let's use a poly mailer, since this is very light and definitely gonna ship first class mail, of some sea turtles. It's been gorgeous these last few days in Florida. Just like, truly, when you walk outside, that sunshine just, oh, it just seeps down into your bones and you're just warmed from the outside. It's amazing. Can you tell I'm in a good mood? And I can't wait to get back to the beach. We could just go to the beach and sit there, but we kind of wait until really warm weather comes, which is probably like April, May, because if you're just sitting on the beach, which is gorgeous, but we've seen the beach hundreds, if not thousands of times at this point, so we're kind of used to it. It's not like, whoa, the beach. It's still amazing, of course, because it's gorgeous. But yesterday we talked about going to the beach. We're like, should we go to the beach? I'm like, not yet, because I want to go and be able to at least go in the water without severe shock. So nice and lightweight. I'm gonna say 8 ounces. Let's give a guess. 4.7 ounces. So I round up to 5. I always round up. My post office suggests rounding up. I was friends, still I'm friends, Facebook friends, with the postmaster of the island, Anna Maria Island, one of their post offices, and she said to round up, so I just always round up. So we're rounding up to 5 ounces. The 16.1 and up priority, 16 and down first class through the post office. So my cost is $3.31. Carol paid $4.99 for shipping. I never said how much she paid for these items. The necklace was $4. I took a best offer. No, I sent an offer. I don't take best offers. I need to stop saying that. eBay has a thing where you can send offers to buyers, so that's what I did there. And then the other items she bought, she purchased it for $6 and $4.99 shipping. So she paid separately and she paid twice for shipping. I am going to refund that second shipping since I am combining that. So I'm going to log into PayPal and find Carol's payment. Since I have so many items, her payment isn't on the first page. So if I click on the main page of PayPal and go down, I scroll down, like one scroll mouse, probably like 8 inches in reality. View all is the link where it'll take you to another page. There'll be a search bar and I can type in her name, Carol, and then it'll bring up all of her payments. And I want to make sure it's the right Carol, but no other Carol has purchased from me in the last week. So she did pay twice for shipping. I'm going to click into either payment, doesn't matter. And they've switched the refund button and put it on the top. So when you click into a payment, you'll see like gross amount and then the payment and then issue a refund. That's the button you want to press. When you press that, it takes you to that secondary page. It does not issue a refund automatically, and you can type in the amount. So I'm going to refund her $4.99 and issue refund. Perfect. Super easy through PayPal. Let's go back to eBay and print shipping label. Now it's going to print the shipping label because she paid separately and not combined. It's going to print the shipping label and attach it to one item. So that's what we're going to do. So if you only see one item on your page, not a big deal. I'm entering 5 ounces. I always use 12 by 12 by 2. You can put exact measurements, but it's not going to matter when it's this small of a package. My cost is $3.31. Purchase and print. So I've turned on my regular printer. We're just going to go with this because we have to make today's mail. And we're going to use label paper, which is basically 4 by 6. They print labels. It's just 2 stickers on a paper. I'm going to run through my regular printer. So here we are, printed perfectly. I'll have to figure out the label maker thing later today. I keep saying that, I don't. I'm gonna actually do it someday though. Thank you so much, Carol. So my regular printer is noisy. I'm sorry about that. I know that's gonna be kind of annoying in the background. I get it, it annoys me too. So when I printed that label, she purchased the 2 items individually, paid individually. We took care of the refund of the extra shipping, but when we hit the print shipping label, it attached to one item. So now we need to get that tracking number on eBay's end to attach to the second item. So eBay is recognizing I shipped both of them. eBay really wants you to ship in the handling time you dictate. I dictate 2 days, and that kind of ensures if I'm not feeling well that I can wait an extra day, which is good. Sometimes I think I might want to do 3 business days, but so far it's been okay. So what I'm going to do is find that tracking number. You can also just look at the label, and there's a tracking number that starts with a 9400. It's a long number. 5 times 4 is 20, so it has 22 digits, so it's long. So if you can find that tracking number, you can copy it with your mouse. I found it. So I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to find that second item. Found it. And instead of hitting print shipping label, go to more actions, which is right underneath. And the first thing that pops up on the list is add tracking number. That's what you want to do. It'll have a field, paste the tracking number. The carrier automatically generates. eBay just wants the tracking number, hit save. Done. That's how easy that is. So if somebody is paying for multiple items and you have something in your store that says, I want the payment immediately, you can check that or not. I check it. If you decide not to when you're listing, it allows people to just buy multiple items without paying. But eBay right now doesn't have the capability to recognize to the extent technology should be. I'm just droning on and on. You get it. You get what to do. We're gonna go to the next item. The next person who paid is Amy. Hi, Amy. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 4 items. And again, she paid separately for every single item. If she would have added them to her cart, she might have been able to request an invoice. I'm not sure about that. There is some way to request an invoice. I don't know how to do it. I've already taken care of her PayPal and refunded her. So let's just pull those items. Okay, the first set of items are a lot of earrings. There's 13 earrings. I've been selling a lot of jewelry, and I get it through ThreadUp. ThreadUp let me know. They're so nice. They were so nice about it because their boxes have been sold out for like a month, month and a half, and I still have some, so it's good. But they said they're not going to be selling them anymore because they stopped taking other people's jewelry. They were an online consignment shop that took jewelry, accessories, clothing, shoes. They stopped jewelry. So there's no more like mystery boxes of jewelry coming, unfortunately. But a lot of the times they just send a ton of earrings or a ton of something, and not every item would sell even for $1. So I lot up the pierced earrings. So this one sold for $8. And this probably cost me definitely less than $1. I'm not even gonna weigh it. So do with that what you will. The other one is another lot of earrings. Here we go. Got a little washi tape on that. And these sold for also $8. And then what else did she buy? Oh, she bought 2 more pairs of earrings. So these I thought I'd list by themselves because they're so different from the other ones. They're brand new hoops, really pretty hoops. So these sold for $4.99. And the last pair were brand new express earrings. Where'd you go? There they are. They fell out. And these are super lightweight. They're really cool. You pop them through your ear. I've pierced my ears like a dozen times, not any time recently, and then they close up. And I would twist the earrings. I would keep them in for months at a time. My ears would just close up as soon as I took them out. So my ears are closed, but they loop through, and then I'll show you a picture. So she purchased the 4 things. I'm going to hit print shipping label. Now I already took care of the refund, but again, this shipping label is only going to attach to 1 out of the 4, so I'm going to have to copy it and paste it in 3 additional items. So let's get these wrapped. We're going to use some foam. Separately. Let's use some turquoise raffia. So I called Jilson Roberts, I think it was the day after my birthday, and I said, I want to order tissue paper. You can't just go onto their website and order tissue paper. Oh no, it's so much more complicated than that for some reason, and I don't know why. You can order it on Amazon. They have the Jilson Roberts seller account, I guess, and it comes from Jilson Roberts. But for some reason they didn't have the new tissue paper. They still don't on Amazon. So I called them and said, I'm a seller. I use your tissue paper. I love the tissue paper. I want to buy like 15 to 20 packs of 240, thousands of sheets. They said, okay, are you reselling it, which would be fine with them, or are you using it in like a shop? I'm using it to wrap clothing, I tell them. So they take my name and phone number and they say somebody will call you back within 24 hours. They took the name of my store. They took, I mean, I don't know why they're so concerned about how I'm using their tissue paper, but okay. Oh, I forgot to give Carol a candy. Carol, I'm so sorry. Let's set some out for Amy. I just looked over and saw the candies. So they took my name and they were very nice, and they said we have to verify you and blah, 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 and somebody will give you a call back. So about a week goes past, I haven't heard, and they said they call back within like 24 hours. So I give another call and say, I'm so-and-so, and they said, oh yes, we see that you called. Whoever was supposed to call me back has been rather busy from the new launch. She'll call you back. Again, okay, this is the weirdest thing. I want to buy thousands of sheets of tissue paper. Did I throw ribbon out? No, I'm good. What's the deal? Nobody has called me back. Jilson Roberts, I'm on your side. I adore your tissue paper. I just want to buy it. How hard is this? Why can't anybody just buy this tissue paper? They're like exclusive tissue paper makers. Let's also do some donuts. So I called this morning and they said, oh, I'm so sorry. We'll definitely have her call back within a day. I said, that's fine. I'm like so easygoing. I'm like the easiest person to please that I know. Okay, I've now called 3 times, whatever. Again, thrice. I thought thrice. So we'll see. We'll see if they call me back. If they would have just put the tissue paper on Amazon, I wouldn't have had to go through their weird site. Is anybody else? I mean, is that weird? Am I just being facetious? Is that the right word? Am I being stupid? That's a weird thing, right? You can only buy tissue paper if they verify who you are. It's tissue paper. But anyway, it's really good tissue paper. I cut that to the perfect specifications of this package. So we'll see if they call me back. I'm gonna do another card. This one says Find Joy. Get a poly mailer. Let's do some pink cats. I have to buy some more fun prints of poly mailers. Jilson Roberts doesn't do poly mailers, but I wouldn't be able to buy them anyway, so it doesn't matter. And we are remembering to put in a few candies. Closing this up. Oh, did I do a business card? I don't think I did a business card. Amy has plenty of business cards. Sorry, Amy. This is exactly 1 pound. Look at that. So this means it can still go first class mail. And first class mail will do exactly 16 ounces. 1 pound is 16 ounces if you're not in the States. So my cost is $5.40. She paid $4.99 for each item, and then I figured out all of the shipping costs and refunded her what she should be owed. But if it would have been 1 pound, 1 ounce, the shipping would have had to go priority, and the cost, oh, the cost just increased, so I don't know the cost. Let's see. Let's see. The cost for a flat rate padded mailer is $7.52. So that 16 ounces is really important. It saved about $2. Let's go back and put 16 ounces, 12 by 12 by 2, $5.40, purchase and print. Open label and print. Thank you so much, Amy. Now that attached itself, that tracking number attached itself to the one item. So we're going to go in and copy that. Let's find it. Here it is. Select it, right click, copy, and we're going to find the other items and attach the tracking number. 2. Good. Scroll. Add tracking. 3. Save. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I don't know how. And when I don't know how to do something and I can get around it, even if it adds a few seconds or even a minute on, like the whole printer thing, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go with the easier option. There we go. All 4 have been attached and we can go on to the next item. Let's see what the next item is. Scroll. We have Pam. Hi, Pam. You purchased a Stella and Dot bracelet. I'm going to scroll through and make sure Pam didn't purchase anything else separately. Sometimes that happens, especially when I have a lot of the same price point, like $5 to $10, and a lot of jewelry. People sometimes pick up more than one, which is perfect. The jewelry thing is working just perfectly for me. This is not a full-time business. My husband works. We own our house. We don't have debt. Where am I going with this? There we go. So we're doing okay. I don't need this to make like $20,000 a year. Oh, this is not it. So here's the bracelet. Because I don't know jewelry, if it's a costume piece like this, I mean, it's a nicer costume piece. Sometimes I look up the sold items, but mostly I'm just pricing things for $5 to $10. I can list, I mean, I am not in the best shape, so I can still list about 40 items an hour. And sometimes I only have half hour, so I'm not listing a whole bunch, but jewelry is super easy. I'll show you the ribbon. I'm not sure where I bought this or if somebody sent this to me. It's like a pink, a wavy, it reminds me of Candyland. We're going to put a little washi on this, and let's grab the rainbow. This is the first time I've used this washi. Here we go. Let's use, I like this one. Somebody sent this, it's a Halloween ribbon, but it's just a copper shimmer. So many times you can find ribbon on sale after the holidays. You're like, I can use this just any time. It's red ribbon or copper ribbon. It's not Halloween, it's not Christmas ribbon, but you can get it so cheaply. That's not sticky. So pretty with that coppery shimmer. Let's remember to do a business card this time. And I want to do a seashell. I found these at the Goodwill bins. They're quite tangled, so let's see how hard it is to get them apart. Not hard at all when you have scissors. They might even be like one length, like a garland of sorts. I don't know. I'm not keen on buying seashells because I don't want the animal or whatever classification that is to suffer, but these were at the Goodwill bin, so I thought it'd be okay. How pretty that is. So I'm going to wrap this in foam to protect the shell. Will it slip in a little bag, or do I need a big bag? I think it'll slip in a little bag. There we are, perfect little fit. And then we'll put it in a poly mailer. Let's do a turtle to match the whole beachy seashell theme. This is a light one too. Three ounces. 2.3, so I was right, we round up to 3. Let me click into this. But I didn't say where the other people are from. I'm so out of she's from Oregon. I've been to Oregon. A company my husband and I were managing a retirement for flew us out to Oregon, flew everybody out to Oregon. They had 300 and something chains of retirement communities, and all of the managers got flown out. My cost is $318. She paid $5 for the bracelet and $449 for shipping, purchase and print. And I think we were there for about a week. We didn't have our own car and we had training every day, so it wasn't like we could see a whole lot of the state, but what I saw was gorgeous. Purchase and print. Thank you, Pam. I hope you love the bracelet. Okay, the next item is such a tiny item. Here is the item. Oh, you can't see it? That's okay. I put it in a bag just so I didn't lose it. It is from the ThredUp box. I think everything is. It's a 1997 high school graduation charm, and it's marked 14 karat gold. But I mean, even with the bag, oh, I have a jewelry calculator. Not a calculator, a scale. I bought that. Let's see how much this weighs, if this even is anything. Oh, it is. It's 0.5 grams. That's how much that is. So I graduated in 97. I could have kept this, except I would lose this and never wear it. And it is headed to Steve. He paid $6. I don't know how much gold is an ounce, but is it $12 an ounce? An ounce? A gram? I think gram. And he is from California. So I could have obviously just sent this in a regular envelope, something like this, a number 10 regular envelope. But eBay wants you to track your items to have a top rated seller status, top rated, whatever that's called. So I'm going to bubble wrap this and put it in and do the whole 9 yards because I need tracking. You can't track a regular envelope. It needs to be thicker than 1/4 inch. So we're gonna make it thicker than nothing. I don't even know where it is in there. Let's do some turquoise ribbon. Wonder if Steve also graduated in 97. I was 17 when I graduated. My mom homeschooled us, my brother, sister, and I was able to graduate a year early. Thanks, Mom. There we are. And we are going to wrap this. Steve's gonna be like, what is all of this packaging for this almost nothing item? Unless he watches. Hi, Steve. We're going to give Steve a really pretty pineapple thank you card with a gold pineapple and a business card. I know Bear used to own my account when he opened it in 99 and then I took over. I think eBay said I switched the username in 2002. That's all they could tell me. So, and I know I purchased things in 2001. I don't know exactly when I started selling. It was somewhere around that though. So when I used to buy things, it was still in his name. So this could be for Steve's, anybody. Steve didn't need to purchase this. It could have been somebody else from his account. But his name came up, so it's going to Steve. Let's put some candy in there. With the candy, I'm going to say this weighs 2 ounces. 1.6 ounces, so we round up to 2. And he paid $4.49 for shipping. And my cost is $3.18. Purchase and print. And print. And print. Thank you, Steve. The next person is Sarah. Hi, Sarah. You purchased 3 items, and somehow, I couldn't tell you how, Sarah requested a total, and so I was able to send her an invoice with 1 shipping. So her items actually are grouped together. I don't need to do the whole copy and paste the tracking. I didn't even realize that was an option until she did it. So Sarah, how did you do that? Let us all know. She purchased 3 necklaces. So the first one is this really pretty jewel tone, and all of the kind of faux stones have a different opacity. Like this one's opaque, obviously. This one has like a shimmer back, and some of them are transparent or translucent. So cool. The second one is a gold chain with a little purple stone, and the third one is a multi-chain. Now, because it's multi-chain, I can't necessarily just drop it in a straw. I'm going to cut open the straw and do it that way. It is brand new. It doesn't tangle as much as a very thin chain, but of course I want to get it there as untangled as I possibly can. So we will split open a straw. I'm trying to be very careful when I do this, by the way. Can I do? And then put the chain in the cut you just made. Now I'm gonna do that for at least one of the other ones. I'll use a different color, we'll use orange. The 2 colors that they have used on the Anna Maria Island everything are orange and aqua. So all of the bathrooms, the parking, the trash cans, everything got painted. The subway bus, not subway, subway, I'm back in New York. The free trolleys have these exact colors. So that'll keep that. I could do the third, but there's no reason. It's not gonna get tangled. Keep that from tangling. So we're going to lay out this piece, fold it over, and then put the chain back on itself and give it another fold before we do the next one. Remember how I said I was just gonna do 2? I am going to do 3, I think. Should I do 3? I think I'm gonna do another straw. Let's go with pink. I just bought these straws on Amazon and they came with the 4 colors. Slide that 3rd chain. Better safe than sorry. Is that a saying anybody still uses? Okay, I feel a little better about that. Let's flip that over a few times and then flip it back on itself. I'm hoping that helps. And then the 3rd piece is a really thick chain, so no fear of tangling there. Put it back down. So we have got a tube of necklaces now. Get back in there, you. And let's put it in a bag. Now for this one, I'm gonna go with one of these bigger bags. I don't use these as much anymore because I'm not selling clothing too much. We're picking up clothing, my husband and I, when we go thrifting still, because I sell from YouTube, but I'm not listing much clothing. I've been sending it to Thread Up, and I've been really enjoying that. They gave me $2 for one of my bags, but it was like a really bad bag. I knew it would be. And then they gave me $150 if everything sells for another bag, $150. So even if things get marked down, I'll be thrilled. I know Vandi's Closet is one of the sellers I follow on Instagram, YouTube, and I'd highly recommend following her. She kills it with ThreadUp. She buys things just to send to ThreadUp and is doing really well. So I thought, well, if she can do it, I'm gonna try. So we'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll make a video at some point. They just accepted, I think 4 bags, and another one is on the way. I should have really kept track better of what I sent them. If I was a proper YouTuber, I clearly would have. But I didn't, so we'll see. We're gonna wrap this one a few times because that was way too long. There we are. Slip a business card in. I'm looking at all of the things. I think I'm gonna do a greeting card. I'm quite taken with the greeting cards. It's a brilliant idea. This one says make a wish. It's like a 3D kind of. We will put that. Donuts and turtles don't go together, but they match perfectly. Since it's so close to Valentine's Day, which in my mind is already over because I said it so many times these last 2 weeks, by the time we actually get there, I'm like, wait, it's still Valentine's Day? Today's the 12th, so this package wouldn't have made it, so I've stopped using my Valentine's Day stuff. 6 ounces. And she paid $15 for all of that. $5 for the gold chain, the thin one I did the straws for, $4 for the thick one, and the jewel tone was $6. And she paid $4.99 combined shipping. Magic, Sarah. I don't know how you did that. She is in Minnesota. So what did I say? 6? Is that what I said? 6. Exactly 6. So we don't have to round anything. An update, $3.39 purchase and print. My husband's going to take these to our post office and print and print. Thank you so much, Sarah. I hope you love the pieces. Next one, let's close some tabs here. We are going to do a Dana Buckman, a few people told me how to pronounce that, stretch bracelet for Deborah. Hi, Deborah. And I know Deborah watches. She is from Texas. So this is the bracelet. Oh, you're from Texas. One of my viewers sent me this. Ripping Texas today, which I have been in. Has some really shiny, kind of reflective, do you see the tripod? And then like a hammered silver disc. So this one I definitely want to protect. All of them I want to protect, but I think this one would be easily marred. I think that's enough foam for that. I didn't wrap that up like I wrapped it clearly, but we're gonna wrap it again because I'm gonna put a seashell on top of it. Stay over there, foam. There we go. There we are. use some of this pink frilly ribbon. It's like a little frill on both sides, a little ruffle. I don't worry anymore about cutting it too big or too, well, just too big basically. Oh, it's stretch. Oh, Deborah, you could make hair ties out of this. I'm gonna have to make hair ties out of it, or a headband. Like, you could just easily wear this if you wash your face at the end of the day. Oh, I didn't realize it was elastic. Huh. I love it even more now. There we are. So let's tie a little shell onto it. And business card. And now because it has the shell, I'm going to put it in a little bit more foam. Trying. And then, because it wasn't enough, we're going to keep the foam in place. And then we will put it in the poly mailer. Nice and protected. So she paid $4 for the bracelet and $4.99 for shipping. Here we are. And she is also going to get a turtle. Wonder what the weather in Texas is. Is it hot, Deborah? I'm picturing you also being warm, but I know just because it's possibly at the same latitude, it's not the same. 3.7 ounces, so we round up to 4. Update. My cost is $2.84, purchase and print. Open and print and print. Thank you so much, Deborah. Nice pile of turtles. The next person is Winona. Hi, Winona. And she purchased 2 items. And I've already pulled them, of course. Not of course. The first is a cuckoo clock watch on a chain. So it's a necklace, on a long necklace too. And so we will do the whole straw trick. And the watch does need new watch batteries. I always mention that. You could absolutely still wear this even if you never replace the watch batteries. It's just that cool. And I don't think a lot of people use, I mean, maybe she will use it to tell time. I need something to tell me the day. Forget about the time. I can see that it's daylight and it's probably, you know, whatever time it is. Without looking, I'm going to say it's between like noon and 4. It's 2:11, so I was close. And by close, I mean dead in the range, I said. Okay, let's open that up. This one's going to require 2 straws. There we are. Created a triangle. And she paid $7 for this. And the second item is this really cool multi-chain. There's rhinestones, there's different like gauges of chain, and then there's little handcuffs. And you can press both of them and they open up and you could link them together. I've never seen anything like that. So let's lay this down. Make sure this watch is protected. It's so pretty. And then put the little handcuffs. Use them on a Barbie. Okay, let's get some ribbon. Let's get some pink ribbon. It's like the thickest ribbon I've ever seen here. And what did she pay for the handcuff bracelet? $5. And Winona is in Maryland. Oh, Baltimore. I have so been to Baltimore. I used to go thrifting in Baltimore when I lived in Pennsylvania. I would leave early in the morning and then go to like Lancaster, which is about a 4-hour drive from us where we lived. We lived about an hour, hour and a half outside of Pittsburgh. And I would go to Lancaster for the day and just hit all of the shops and then come back that night. I went to Baltimore thinking I would thrift. This is when I was feeling really good, obviously. And then stayed at a hotel. But I actually came home. I got home at like 1 o'clock in the morning from all day thrifting. And I remember Baltimore was really pricey. Let's do a card. This one has yellow flowers. I don't know flowers. Generic flowers. Will this fit in here? Do I need a bigger bag or can I put this? I think we can go diagonal. Oh my goodness. The candies. Nobody has gotten candy. I keep forgetting. So excited about my candy idea that I've forgotten all about. So let's see what this weighs. 4.5 ounces, so we round up to 5. Everything's going first class mail, I think, today. And she paid $8.98 because, again, she paid double the shipping. My cost is $3.31. So while that's printing, I'm going to go to PayPal and refund her. Open label, print, and print. Thank you, Winona. Okay, we did refund her. So the next order is a bangle for Deborah. Let's see. I want to make sure she only purchased that. She did. Here it is. It is shades of aquas and turquoise. So pretty. And this hinges. So bummed those thread up boxes are no longer available. When I wrote them, I didn't link who I was, nor did I say my eBay store, my shop, or my YouTube channel. I said my name, but they wrote back, and I didn't make any hint to what I was doing with the boxes. I was just saying, are they coming back in stock, because they've been out of stock for a while. And they wrote back and they said, they know who I am, they love me. It's like fangirling there for a second. They know who I am, and that the boxes wouldn't be coming back. And they were glad of my health improving from a few years ago. Thread up. I haven't always been like the most loyal fan, but thanks. Oh, we've got to do donuts. Do some more aqua, turquoise, not aqua, a little darker. And how much did she pay for this? She paid $4.49 and $4.49 shipping. Impressive. And Deborah is in Connecticut. Oh, when I lived on Long Island, we would take the ferry from Port Jeff, Long Island, to Connecticut. I'm sure my sister would remember what port in Connecticut. I have no idea. And then we would get our car off the ferry. I was a child, or a teenager, I guess. And we would drive to Vermont. My family would vacation in Vermont. No matter what this year holds in store, one thing is obvious. It's going to be good. That's the card I'm going to include with Deborah's purchase. Pretty, pretty. ever been to Connecticut? I mean, like dozens of times we would probably have been in Vermont vacationing. So we've definitely driven through. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. 3.1 ounces. So we round up to 4. Update. My cost is $2.84. Purchase and print. And open and print and print. Thank you so much, Deborah. How many other items have to go out today? Because I want to make sure those go out first. One more item. Here is the item. It is a black bib, I called it. Collar, what did I call this? Black bib collar necklace. Oh, it was marked. It's by Cara of New York. Let's put some ribbon around this. Gonna be way too much ribbon. And this is headed to NV in New York. Speaking of New York, there was way too much ribbon. Got a little carried away there with the ribbon. And this sold for $9.99 and she paid $4.99 for shipping. Save that for Ria. Use a little washi, and let's use some unicorn washi to wrap that up. My husband is going to play at a retirement community in just a bit here. He's going to take those packages. And I am shipping this Wednesday. It is Wednesday, I looked it up. And she should get it on Saturday. So she should have it by the weekend. Let's do a sheet of stickers. These say thank you. Thank you to the person who sent me the stickers. So pretty. And how much does this weigh? I'm gonna say 4 ounces. 3.5. We round up to 4. Are you coming to make a little?
Is my pay the same for a cameo as it is for a full video?
My cost is $2.93. We are losing battery here. Purchase and print. And print. Thank you so much, NV. I'll be back. So it is a little bit 3 hours later. That happens sometimes. I have not yet taken a shower. That was on my to-do list, but it's only 5 p.m. so not terrible. We are going to finish shipping the rest of these items, and by the rest of them I mean like I still have half of the items. Things, yeah, you know. So, where was I? I have to orient myself with everything now. Okay, got it. I went through all the stuff we bought at the binge yesterday. I got so many good pieces, like I knew I was, but I have St. John, I have Kate Spade, I have Christian Dior, I have several Anthropology pieces, one of which are pants I'm wearing. They're harem pants. And they're going for like $70 online. That's what they're bringing. I don't know whether they were new with tags, but that was the sold completed listing. And I put them on like, oh dear. I said it out loud. oh dear, I'm gonna have to keep these silly pants. They're huge on me and they look ridiculous, but they're so comfy, which is totally my aesthetic. Like, my shirt is just, I had to cut the sleeves because the entire sleeve is just coming apart in multiple areas. I think I'm just gonna wear these silly harem pants every single day until they fall apart. So I don't know. I'm wearing them now. I washed them. We have another hinged bangle. Maybe I should open the other curtain. So this one is jewel tones. Did I call it jewel tones? Nope, I just listed the colors. So silver tone bangle. I could have put hinged in there. I don't think I did. With dots. Ooh, very descriptive. Teal, pink, purple. I didn't even use all the characters. It sold to Mary. Hi, Mary. I know Mary well. And it went for $5.99. Did Mary buy anything else? The second Mary in here. No. So we're good to go. I think I'm going to use this ribbon. Maybe somebody sent this. Maybe it was bins. Who knows? It's silver. Also, today I didn't set up my ring light. I was just not in the mood to set up a ring light. Let's do this. Where does Mary live? Print shipping label. Oh, this is a fun little ribbon. Rhode Island. Bear and I drove to Rhode Island. I had wanted to see all 50 states. I think I got up to 39. I don't know if I know all the states I've been to at this point, because I stopped making that a priority, or I can't make it a priority anymore as I can't travel. But Rhode Island, Bear decided we could go see it in an afternoon. Like, if we left early in the morning, we could go see it. So we got to the Rhode Island border. We were traveling from Pennsylvania, I guess. And we pulled the car over after we passed the sign, and we got out of the car and we stood there, and then we got back in the car and drove home. He's a good sport, if you didn't know. We should be headed back. I have some prescriptions that need picked up. He'll pick up, but he hasn't called yet. Sometimes he'll call. He's playing from 4 to 5 in Sarasota, which is a little bit a ways away. I don't know how many miles, but probably takes, I don't know, a good 15-20 minutes, and I can't imagine traffic. So, oh, you know what? I don't want to use this ribbon. Silly me. But he has to pack up all of his equipment after he sets up. And he brings the keyboard, the guitar, the sound system, the speakers, pedals. He has pedals where he can harmonize with his own voice. He just bought a pedal. We didn't even know this existed. My husband's a musician, by the way. He plays drums and sings. He plays drums professionally and sings professionally. He plays keyboard or piano at the retirement communities, and guitar. He also plays bass, but he hasn't done that since he's lived in Pennsylvania, but he has played with bands before. So he has to set up all of that stuff, and he found a pedal. I think we're gonna do a face mask that flips the pages for him. What? Technology is amazing. I just banged my knee really hard. Whew. So he has a tablet. We bought it refurbished. It's a 12-inch tablet, I think. I can't remember. I think we got it for $159, and it's a fairly nice one. It's not like Apple or anything, but it works. And so it can turn the pages with a foot. Like, you can press your foot to flip the page to the next song in the set list. Amazing. 3.2, so we round up to 4 for our dear friend Mary. Update. So she paid $5.99 for the bracelet and $4.99 for shipping. My cost is $2.93. So it takes him about 20 to 30 minutes to set up. I think this was a newer community that he's not been at. Oh, remember what I said I have to do my label maker? Haven't done that. We're still printing to the regular printer. Somebody come do that for me. Print and print. Thanks, Mary. Next is a Lia Sophia necklace. This was brand new with tags. It sold for $7 to Marita in Pennsylvania. I think this sold within a day. So it's a longer necklace, but of course you could double it up. I wonder if you could even do a triple. I just listed a necklace that you could do up to 4. No, this is definitely a double. On most people, I would think. But pretty, right? So let's lay down. See if I can do this with one piece of foam. And then I'm going to get that started and then go back. And that way none of the beads touch another bead. And then go back. Yeah, absolutely, I can do that. This is a fairly flexible necklace, so I'm even going to be able to do one of those. Now let's use the pink ribbon. But he doesn't play tonight, so that'll be nice. We've been watching a show called Rock the Block on HGTV. Our HOA, which went up this year because they painted all of the villas. They take care of all of the outside, which is really nice. Tissue paper. And they came and painted all of the houses. So nice. They look really great. It's just a lighter, like a teeny bit lighter of a shade of gray. But it made a big difference. The painters were so nice. So nice. I'm sure it helped that we gave them sodas and snacks, but still, they were really sweet people. And let's see what else I have to tell you. That's everything complete for now. Okay, let's go with the pink again. Let's cut that about there. Since it's such a thick ribbon, it's very sturdy. It doesn't stretch at all. It's truly a cotton ribbon. So Marita's in Pennsylvania. I don't know where she is. I haven't heard of this part of Pennsylvania. I've lived in Lancaster for college. And then, of course, just outside of like Armagh, Dilltown, Evansburg, Nanny Glow. Nobody's gonna know where that is. Like I said, it's about an hour, hour and a half west, east of Pittsburgh. And then when we managed retirement communities, we're in Lemoyne. So like the Harrisburg area. You're gonna do another face mask. And then we managed a community about a half hour outside of Pittsburgh, and then about like 15 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. So we've seen a lot of Pennsylvania. That's where Bare grew up. He told me the other day, he never thought he was a country boy. What? Which cracks me up. His stories are so funny. 4 ounces. The other day he told me they had a party when he was a teenager in the barn, and they decided to fill it with hay and then make tunnels. I did that in the snow, but they had enough hay in the barn to do it. and then they would like swing on ropes and jump in the hay. I'm like, how did you think you were a country boy? So Marita paid $7 and $4.99 for shipping. 4 ounces is $2.84. Purchase and print. We talked about him getting a channel, a YouTube channel, even just to record some of the stories and have like a story or 2 a week. And we tried, and I mean, he's just so, printer is low on toner. What? Let's see what that's about. I don't even know if I can see what that's about. I don't know how to see that. I'll have to check that some other point. Toner is expensive. So we recorded it, and then I had to edit a little bit of it. I didn't edit hardcore. You know what I mean. But I'm about max capacity. As far as health, oh no, don't touch. Bummer. Okay, so I already closed that. So all I have to do now is pay better attention. I have to go to my eBay main page, and on the left-hand side, I don't use Selling Manager Pro, by the way. So if you see like charts and stuff, you probably use that. It might be slightly different. You can Google it. Shipping labels is what I'm after. It's under sell on the left-hand column. And I see Marita's. I just have to hit reprint. And there we go. It'll reprint it and tell me my toner is low. So I don't know. I have so many. When I'm feeling well, I want to do everything. I want to do everything. And then, you know, I don't do everything, but I want to. And then it gets bad again. I'm like, why am I even doing eBay? Why am I? You question everything at that point. But I enjoy doing it. Thanks, Marita. Next are some glasses. Oh, this is from Kelly. Hi, Kelly. She's a viewer who I know well. She's purchased many times, and she purchased some glasses. These were my glasses. I had really bad vision. These aren't those. And then I had LASIK in 2004-ish. And then my eyes started going a little bad. So I think these are probably like 2050 to 2075, I'd say. Oh, they still work. Actually, they're a little strong for me. Wonder if my eyes improved. So when I get glasses, I just truly guess at my script at this point. I don't go to a doctor. I go to Zenni, which is ZENNI.com, or just anywhere that has cheap glasses, and I can usually get them shipped for about $15 to $20. And I can just tell from the last pair of glasses if my eyes have gotten better or worse. And then I either jump up like 0.25 or go down 0.25. So that's what I did with these. But these were, who made these? Somebody famous, Jill Stewart. I think my insurance covered these when I had eyeglass insurance. No, I don't pay for eyeglass insurance. And they sold for $6 and $4.99. That's how I order glasses at this point. It saves me a trip to an eye doctor and the cost of that. And you don't need to send them any kind of professional script of any kind. They will just let you buy glasses as they should, I think. I think contacts are the same way. I don't know. I used to wear contacts when my eyes were really bad, but I haven't since. So I did put some foam around them. I included a case. We buy these at the bins, super cheap. And now there's a case included. But you can bring these to an eye doctor. Somebody even said you can bring the receipt from eBay, like you can print how much you paid for them. Let's do some hot pink with black and white. I think that'll be really pretty. and they'll cover the cost of your glasses because in reality you're saving them money. I don't know if that's true, but somebody did tell me they did that and it worked. But you can bring them to your eye doctor and have lenses made. So if Kelly isn't this prescription, I usually don't even list a prescription with them. I just list the frames as frames. She can get her own prescription put in. Did I put in that these were mine or what I thought they were? These have been listed for a few months. They're really pretty. They're like a purplish with brown. That doesn't sound pretty. They're really pretty. The lenses were probably a 2100, but will need replaced. That's what I put. Since they were my own glasses, I guessed. And I would say they're about a 2100 because they are a little bit strong. I think I went down slightly, oddly enough. When they fixed my eyes, they said they overcorrected them slightly, so they were better than 2020. It just happened that way. And they said I wouldn't need reading glasses for probably a long time, if ever. And I'm 40, I just turned 40, and I still don't need reading glasses. So maybe it worked. I don't know. What age do you normally need reading glasses? Let's do the pink instead. We're gonna use the stretchy pink. So if you want to reuse this, Kelly, you totally can. Wouldn't that be an adorable headband? Just gonna say that off a bunch of times. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. This is not long enough. Let's get another piece. We'll use this for somebody else. This reminds me slightly of Victoria's Secret's colors. Do they have hot pink with black and white? Maybe. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Just a piece of tape. I wonder if I can salvage. Yep. So I'm gonna include a seashell for Kelly. Maybe I will. There we are. Okay. And a business card. There we are. It's not going to look as pretty, but it will protect the seashell. I'll do an old business card on top of that one because it doesn't match. Okay. Let's do some turtles. I just ordered a ton of different prints of poly mailers. I was like, I only have 2 prints. Well, I mean, I have like 4 prints, but 2 of this size, like that's crazy. I hope people are off to head to the pool. Oh, do you want to hear what kinds I got? Okay, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Did I got them? I think I bought them on Amazon. They were slightly cheaper. I bought watercolor ice cream cones. I used to work at an ice cream shop. I just started following that same ice cream shop on Instagram. It looks the same. Oh my goodness, I started working there when I was 14 and then worked there on and off through college. So a long time I worked there, and I still correspond with the owner. He sends Christmas cards and newsletters and stuff, and once in a while we write past that. So the ice cream cones I purchased these were art prints. I don't think they called it this, but it's the Starry Night print. I'm sure they couldn't call it that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I wonder if I should have ordered that. They probably didn't pay to use it, but whatever. Then I ordered an aqua with lemon in a bigger size. And was that it? Was that it? Like that's not enough? Oh no, I ordered more. I ordered a citrus print and like a mango color, a flamingo print, some solid purple, really big ones. some teal arrows, some pink camo, and some bunnies, and some fruit. Okay, I might have over-ordered. I am putting together, my husband is putting together with my help, I think 17 or 18 Patreon boxes at this point. So those boxes are a lot of packaging. Everybody gets tissue paper and like different ribbons or twines and poly mailers. So this weighs 4.7, so I round up to 5. So that was the reason I picked so many, because on a monthly basis I'm going through hundreds of poly mailers. And my cost is $3.39. Print. A little slow. Print. Print. There we go. Thank you, Kelly. Next one. Rhinestone stud earrings. These were a nice size rhinestone, and these are headed to Teresa. Teresa lives in Texas. I had my Texas shirt on. Oh dear, are there holes? Oh my goodness, there's holes all the way down. Ooh. So here they are. I'll insert a picture. They're really pretty. These might be vintage. These are really pretty. I did also order earring backs for all the earrings that didn't have them, but these have them. I think I'm going to use this tag somebody sent me. I'm going to recycle it and punch little holes where the girl has her earrings. This tool, I think it's for dotting nail polish. I used to use it for, hello? Somebody just called me and said it wasn't a valid extension. Okay, so this is a dotting tool. You can use it for nail polish. I think I used to use it to paint on fondant, like poke it up. It's been cleaned. I'm going to use it as a punch. Make a little hole on both sides. Take off the earrings. Yesterday at the bins I found a ton of craft foam, like really thick, nice craft foam. What I would deem nice craft foam. I have no ever buying craft foam preference of craft foam, but it felt really nice. I was like, what can I do with this? And then I put it back because I couldn't think, and I should have kept it for earrings. Oh my goodness. This is stinking adorable. I feel like I need to take a picture of this. We're going to take a picture of it and put it on some aqua backgrounds. This lighting is terrible for my face. Okay. Yep, that's really cute. Now that we have a photo for my own amusement, let's wrap this up. Let's use some Sunny Yellow. This raffia came from Jilson Roberts. And I paid $19 for 1,000 yards, which is an insane deal. I haven't seen it since. Oh, my earrings are poking through. I think that's better. Okay, so let's wrap that. Which way are we wrapping that? Yes. Nope, wrong way. Wrap it. Gotta go both ways. Why is that now the same way? Okay, crossover. Here we go. Those had really long backs. I try to keep an eye on like raffia and tulle, different twines. There is a really good deal on twine. I think I have it linked in my Amazon affiliate link. An affiliate link is something Amazon doesn't give everybody, but If you have like any kind of social media presence, you can get one within a few days usually. I think I want to do black and white and yellow. Do I want to do black and white and aqua? Who's this headed to? Teresa. Let's do some black and white and yellow. I think that'll be pretty. And then they give you a very small percentage of money from sales. So I always have that affiliate link of just my favorite things, and they're true things I have used. Okay, let's do some yellow. I would like to get back to like a Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby's a couple miles away, and buy some more customized like charms or initials. They always have some fun things on clearance for usually like 3 cents to 5 cents. I mean, things are so cheap on clearance sometimes. I'm like, whatever. But I would like to get back and see if they have anything. Let's do a blue business card. I need yellow business cards. Do we have yellow face masks? We do. I don't like the blue with it though. Am I gonna like gold better? Oh, that's better. It's more classic. Here we are. Vitamin face mask. These face masks come from Amazon. I should probably order them again. I think they come $139.95 or something like that. Let's see, I should keep an eye on those too. Yeah, they're still $39.99 for 100, and they work pretty darn well. I mean, at the store, you would for sure pay probably $1 to $3. Is everything in there? I think everything's in there. And they have several different kinds. How many different kinds? 10 different types. So you get 10 of each kind. I'm gonna say 4 ounces. Might be lighter. 2.3 ounces. So we round up to 3. Update. She paid $3 for the earrings and $3.99 shipping. Now you're probably like, and my cost was $2.84. Is that even worth it? They, even with shipping, and obviously it's taking a little bit longer since I have to talk through the process. Shipping would usually take like 2 minutes for something like this. Listing was probably less than a minute. I probably didn't even put measurements, or I took a picture with a ruler next to it. That's what I like to do so I don't have to measure anything. So for maybe 3 or 4 minutes of my time, I did nothing to them. I spray everything with like a Lysol disinfecting wipe. I made a little bit on shipping to pay for shipping supplies and eBay fees and stuff. I probably made like $2 or $3 for less than 5 minutes of my time. So if you multiply that out for jewelry, for me, I can't go to a thrift shop like my mom can. Our thrift shops are not that good. Thanks, Teresa. And honestly, my health isn't good enough. Why did I use that bag? Just because I had it out to take the picture. That bag was entirely too big. Let's do the lot of 2 vintage enamel bracelets. These are vintage for sure. And they're maybe glass with enamel, I think. They're so pretty. Little pieces of art here. What did these sell for, and who are these headed to? Donna. Hi, Donna. I know Donna as well. Oh, and she left me a note. Love watching your YouTube video. I like how you perceive and try to stay happy. Oh, thanks. Even when you aren't feeling that well. If you saw me when I really wasn't feeling well, it's a little shady. But yeah, I've got some pain. It's background noise at this point right now. And cutting these way too big for this little wrap around the foam. And she is also in Oregon. Who else was in Oregon? I thought maybe I remembered their name. I don't think I did. little sunny yellow surprise. A surprise, like she doesn't know what she ordered. So, sometimes I don't know what I ordered. Like today I just went a little crazy with polydollars, so when they show up I'm gonna be like, oh, look how fun. Haha. There's way too many ribbons. Black and white tissue, which came from Jills and Roberts on Amazon. It's a little bit more crisp than some of their papers. It feels really nice. You've never felt like a really quality tissue paper? It's insane. It doesn't even feel like tissue paper almost. Let's do aqua. So again, this will ship tomorrow. I needed it to ship since she purchased it, I think today or yesterday, so I had 2 days since that. So if somebody purchased something Thursday, 1 business day would be you have to get it by the end of Friday in the mail. But 2 business days, 2 handling days would be Monday. So if something sells tomorrow, I have until Monday. Now, I always try to get things in the mail sooner, but in reality, it doesn't always work. Let's make some hair ties. I should also turn some lights on because the light is diminishing quickly. We'll see. You and I could just be in the dark. So I have some elastic. I haven't made a hair tie in a while. Goodness, this was way too big. And you want to make it about your wrist, but not tight. Like that's a really good size. I have a 6 1/4 wrist. I only know that because I've been selling bracelets now, and when I put on a bracelet I say whether it fits me well, or I move the bracelet up and then measure that part of the arm and say it can fit like up to an 8 inch. Like I go up to about 9 inches here, so I can test out bracelets, which is very nice. I mean, I don't measure 9 inches so I can test out bracelets. That wasn't a cause and effect. There we go. But it's nice, it comes in handy. I bought these business cards exactly for this reason. So you can't see the I am enough part. Focus. And then when the hair tie is pulled off, you can see it. It's like a little surprise, except everybody has seen my business card at this point, so probably not. Oh, so pretty. This matches so nicely. Oh, and with the turtles, it'll be so nice. Okay, picture getting this with this. Ooh, Instagrammable. Thanks, Donna. I could even use smaller bags. I should have ordered some small ones. All the fun prints seem to be in the 10 by 13 size. Although I haven't checked, so who knows. 2.3, she paid $7 for the lot of 2 bracelets and $3.99 shipping. So we round up to 3. My cost is $3.18, purchase and print. Piece of aqua ribbon in there. Okay, print and print. Thank you so much, Donna. The next item is also a bracelet, and it's headed to John, a long address in Texas. I'm going to use this tissue paper, which is some fun bright colors of shirts. And this is the bracelet, so pretty. It's stretchy, it's aqua with like a faux pearl, kind of a luminous pearl with some rhinestone beads. This sold for $5. Tuck that all in. And we will use the turquoise. I should check thread up while I'm thinking about it. I haven't done that in a few hours. I'm really trying to stay on top of, just in case a DIY rescue box comes available. which I know it's probably not going to. I want to snag it, but it's not. Still not. I snagged 3, what was that, like 2 weeks ago? I was just like, I'm gonna order all of these, and then they sold out at 3, and I was like, oh, bummer. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the rest of that show. So we're watching HGTV show 2 nights ago. Bear had off that night. Had to stay on track while I tell the story. And we have the HOA fee includes cable too, and water, and not water, recycle and sewage and like all of this other stuff. It's a phenomenal deal. I don't know how they're making money on it. I'm sure they're making money somehow. If I went to the meetings, I'd probably know, but they're 4 hours long and they start at 6 p.m. and there's no way I'm sitting for 4 hours. We tried it one time and I had to leave. So we were watching HGTV, and that's included in our cable. And it's a newer show. It's such a good show. Bear and I watched 3 episodes. We almost never do this because I don't stay up that late. Pain, and then I take sleeping medication pretty regularly. I cycle on and off, which my doctor's fine with. Yeah, we'll stick with the turquoise. And it was so good. We got so into it. We love to judge houses, but this one, like, some of it wasn't our style. Of course, not everything is going to be your style. But there was one woman on there. I wish I knew her name. It started with an L, I want to say. Let's just look it up. You can speed up if you don't want to hear this story. What is it called? Rock the Block, I think, or something like that. Oh, I don't want to say the winner. Is it Leanne? Cast, it's probably a complete list. Okay. We loved her. You know what? Leanne, it is Leanne Ford. Her design style, oh my goodness, I was gasping. And I am fairly dramatic anyway, like I get easily happy or excited. Gorgeous, like things I would have never thought of. Like, oh my goodness, this is just stunning. So we were heavily rooting for her, but there's 4 episodes and I could only stay up for 3. It's like past midnight. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Let's do face masks. Let's put my dotting tool back in there so I don't lose that. That has come with me from Pennsylvania, so that's how old that is. I'm realizing I still haven't put candies in most of these packages. Okay, I'm really gonna need some light soon. It's pretty exciting. It's past 6 o'clock. I mean, it's 6:02, so not that far past, but past 6 o'clock, and it's still vaguely light out. Very nice. So glad we're past the winter equinox. Okay, 5 ounces. So he paid $5 for the bracelet, $4.99. For some reason, the weight is coming up 2 pounds. What did I just say it was? 5 ounces. Oh, 5 ounces exactly. Update. $3.31. So her whole thing was like a barren look, I would say. I don't think she described it like that, but very minimalistic. Concrete floors, no baseboards. Bare even said he'd put a big chunky, like, thick baseboard. I don't love moldings just because the dust factor. I mean, we love our vacuum, so we vacuum all the time. Bear and I both like to be very clean, and we're home a lot. And we have no carpet, so in the Florida light, the light just streams in, which is awesome, but things get dusty within a day. But baseboards, even, we have like a molding with a molding, so there's like 4 little grooves on it. So unless you're really cleaning, that dust just accumulates so fast. Thank you so much, John. So I was totally digging the no baseboard look, but Bear Bear would have preferred a baseboard. Okay, next item is going to Maggie in Massachusetts, MA. Haven't needed to look up an abbreviation yet. Massachusetts, hi Maggie. This is such a pretty necklace. It sold for $8 plus shipping. The shipping was $4.49 she paid. I want to make sure I really, this is not going to be, I'll put a photograph, but it's like a bib style. It's so pretty. I'd see this on top of a turtleneck. Oh my goodness, a V-neck t-shirt just to elevate it. So we'll do one of those, and then we'll fold this in and bring this back around. But there was no maker's mark. Some of the pieces like this with rhinestones, J. Crew or Ann Taylor or bobble bars, a lot of bobble bar pieces. Let's do the silver one. Since it's sparkly anyway. That was too big of a piece too. So pretty though. And I called this, I don't know jewelry, as I've said 4,000 times. Rhea, you're getting some sparkly silver ribbon. Little unicorn, wearing glasses. My niece would be all over that washi. I still send care packages to her. Oh, I was telling you a story about jewelry. So I called this silver tone. I always try to put silver tone. We'll mix it up and add some rainbows. Instead of silver, but silver I hyphenated, so silver and tone are two separate words. I don't know if a hyphen is thrown off a search or not. But I've noticed that if I just put silver, it gets more views, but not more watchers. It gets less watchers because people are thinking it's real silver, clicking in, and then becoming disappointed. So I'd rather have people clicking in. Let's do some more pink. I have this big piece. Love that together. Love this bright pink with this black and white. It might be my favorite combination of the night. I think it is. Rather than getting more views, I'd rather have more watchers and buyers. Of course, anybody would. Let's do the gold. Let's do a face mask. Let's do, I should have done this for the other one too. I have these bags that say, let's go shopping. I bought 1,000 of them for under $40, and it's a really good deal. I have on my link tree, which is on Instagram, a whole bunch of links to things I use, and this isn't on Amazon, so I couldn't put it in my Amazon affiliate link. A whole bunch of polymalers. I think this one is 1,000 10 by 13, which are the most common I use, for under $40. It's a really hard deal to find, so I consistently check that. That's a book print, but this one matches nicely. I'll show you. And I'll do the pearl. See how pretty that is together? My mom uses black mailers, solid black and solid like bright pink. So pretty. I tend to go for more aqua if you didn't know. So anyway, I put silver tone, clear rhinestone necklace, bib collar, sparkle shine party. Made that up. And Wayne. Make sure it's completely off of the floor, the table. 4.3. And she paid $8 for the necklace and $4.49. So 4.3 round up to 5. Update. Purchase and print. Open. And I realize not everybody needs 1,000 mailers, but that does work out to under $4 for 100. And usually 100 mailers is going to be between like $13 and $20 something. So to be under $4 or right at about $4 for 100 mailers, but again, you have to buy 1,000. Is a really good deal. That's where I'm going with that. Thank you, Maggie. Next item. This is a lot of jewelry. I should throw some extra earring backs in. A lot of earrings. I found these on Amazon. I don't have them yet listed in my affiliate link. Some things you can list and some not. I just haven't gotten around to updating it. I think I got 200 for less than $10. So I'll throw some in here so she has extra backs. They're just the clear little ones, but they're the ones that were highly rated. So I paid like $1 more. Stay in the loop. Follow us on Instagram. Not doing that earring back company, but I appreciate the try. Bear's eggs the other day on the Instagram. I don't know. Maybe people are following egg companies. Let's do yellow. Well, I haven't done the tulle yet. Let's do the tulle. Use this navy tulle. It is really getting dark here. I'm just going to be sitting in the dark in front of my large picture window. I need to close my blinds soon. Not blinds, curtains. Where's this headed to? I don't know yet. Oh, these are headed to Kelly too. Kelly ordered something else. I should have looked at that. Did she order the glasses? I think she ordered the glasses. So how I'm going to check that. I haven't cleared anything out yet. Yes. So I'm going to go into that shipping labels on the left-hand side and cancel that shipping label. That's my fault. These should have been combined. This is the last package. It is the last package. Of course. Okay, so let's cancel that out. Here we go. So under more actions, once you get there, you can just hit void. They'll ask you for a reason. It doesn't matter. I'm just going to put label lost, sure. And they'll refund me that money within a few days, usually. A day or two, you usually get that. I don't want to cut the tissue. So this label now is no good. The poly mailer is also no good, just because of how big the mailer is. I mean, the sticker is on it. I might be able to save it. It's not worth it though. So let's put this in some fun paper. I went with this one because it also had pink, so it vaguely matches the other one. So now the label attached to this package is voided, so I'm going to have to go back in and add the label. Let's use some elastic. She got elastic there, so we'll use this one. Tie in a bow. And attach the new tracking number to that. That's the problem when you sell so many items. Okay. Let's do a business card. Let's get another mailer. Did I go with the turtle last time? That fit. Oh, and now the turtle will match even better. See if I can fit both of these in here. I might have to go with the bigger one. I think we're good. We're good. I always want to make sure not to put it too close to the top if I can help it, because people are going to be slicing it open. Oh, and I forgot the mask. Okay, so let's put the mask in another one. She's just getting so many poly mailers here. Sorry about that, Kelly. Okay. Poly mailer within a poly mailer. So let's reweigh this. My husband's home. I'll be back. And we're back. My husband forgot his gym bag here. So he stopped in to pick it up and go back out to the gym. 8.3 pounds together. Okay, so this was for Kelly. So I'm going to print the shipping label for the earrings. I could have gone back and printed it. You know what? Maybe I will do that. I don't know that it matters. I don't know that it matters. But I'm going to attach it to the glasses. Can I print a second shipping label? I should be able to. So I'm clicking into the actual glasses and print another label. It's on the upper left hand side. There's a little list of things you can click into. So what did I say, 8 point something? 9 ounces? Yeah, 8.1 or 2. It was going back and forth. So I'm going to round up to 9. It won't even matter what that was. Update. She's in New York. So the cost was $418, purchase and print. She paid $4.99 for the glasses and $4.99 for the earrings. So I'm going to go into PayPal, of course, and refund her one of those shipping costs. Print. Here we are. Thank you again, Kelly, for both items. So now that I have the tracking attached to the glasses, it did attach to the glasses, so that's good. I'm going to copy that. I wanted to make sure I'm copying the right tracking number. I am. And attaching that to the earrings. Instead of hitting print shipping label, I add tracking. Paste it in and save. I'm back. It is 7 o'clock now. It is completely dark outside, so I just have the light on up there. Would this light make a difference? Oh, that works. So I figured I would move on to my last item, which is this really pretty gunmetal chain. It's like a darkened gunmetal with a pendant with some colorful rhinestones. And this is headed to Cynthia. Hi, Cynthia. I am going to drop this inside a long straw. This kind of chain probably wouldn't tangle, but you know, the whole safe sorry thing. Needs to be another idiom past that. That means the same thing. There we are. Oh, my hand literally just didn't grab that. I also used Goo Gone. I used the spray Goo Gone and just fill it up. That is on my Amazon affiliate link if you're interested. It's so good for taking off any kind of stickiness or removing thrift shop stickers. Goo Gone. Can't recommend that enough. So I just put a little bit on my finger and it came right off, all that glue. Okay, I think we're also going to do, let's use this really pretty, this is called Easter ribbon. It is a pastel stripe. There. See, it's a little piece of this to tie around the foam. Keep all that in place. And then we'll have some matching yellow ribbon going the other way. So So for that frame, I'll probably do that off camera since Bear should be home. I don't know. I would say he's usually at the gym for about an hour, hour and a half. So he'll be home. I hope to take a shower before he gets home. That way we can both be clean and watch that last episode of Rock My Block. I don't know. All of the designers, there's 4 women designers, and they go into kind of a community that has very similar, if not the exact houses, and they all get a blank canvas and have to do the entire house. They can move walls, they have to stage it, they have to do all these things. There's a few challenges, but mostly they're just like really sweet, nice women. I'm not doing that. Wait. I like that. I like when there's really no, I don't know, they play up the challenge a little bit, but they just seem really nice. I like watching nice people. Let's see where Cynthia lives. That's probably what we'll do for tonight. I already had some ramen noodles. She is in California. Ooh, that didn't stick. Just need to stick until I got some ribbon around it. Popped up again. Also, I should probably thank my sister. I haven't heard from her today, which is unusual. She's probably really busy. My mom is having a resellers meetup in the Lancaster area of Pennsylvania at the end of February. I think you have to respond by February 16th, so that might have passed. Sorry about that. And she expected like maybe a dozen people to sign up, and I think they're up to almost 80 people. So it's a little bit more. She's not getting paid for it. People are just paying for their own food for the restaurant, but it's a lot of work. She's having like banners made and photo stuff, and so I'm sure my sister's working on that. Let's do blue. Let's do the yellow face mask. I think I've already showed a package like that. Let's go shopping. I would have loved to have the yellow lemon slices polymer, but we'll be here for a little bit. When I use Amazon, even if something is on Prime, I just have a sports bra on, sorry about showing straps. That was 2.9 ounces. I tend to be patient and just choose the option that gives us $1 free in digital media or whatever that option is. And that way Bear can have $1 toward music or whatever. So she paid $4 for the necklace and $3.99 for shipping. And my cost first class mail, oh, everything went first class mail thus far, is $3.18. Purchase and print. Open, print, and print. Last one. So I'm going to leave some feedback. I'll probably wait overnight until that dries and box it up in the morning, and I have to schedule a pickup on the USPS website since my mail carrier will pick all of this up. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Feel free to ask any questions. I always have my email in the link in the description, an email in the description. It's Bloomin Clothing, Bloomin without a G at the end, clothing @gmail.com, or you can just leave a comment below. I try to get to every email, every comment at this point. Don't know if I'll ever, get to the point where I can't, but I can still do that. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're asleep. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye. I'm going to pull all of the items that sold. I sold 26 items. Some items have 12 or 13 pieces, so it's a lot of items. This is my jewelry storage. This is my other storage. Bear strums are up there. So I have everything labeled by type. So for instance, this is necklaces that have pink and purple. I'm gonna flip the screen so you can see what I see. Okay, so the first thing on this list is a silver tone chain, and I drew a little picture. So I'm going to take off this row. And the all metal necklaces are separate. Let's move some things out of the way. So this is all metal without rhinestones. And then most of these are baggied. There's a few that aren't for just different reasons. So I've also written every single thing I've sold today. So as I'm going through this, I can check to see if there's anything else on the list. Once I've written it down, I remember it, thankfully. So many necklaces. And I found this was the easiest for me since I can sit. Here it is. So I'm going to put it in the basket. Just go through the rest of these. Nothing else from this box has sold. So now, put everything else back. You get it. And then I move to the next box, which is metal necklaces with rhinestones. This is a little hard single-handed. So I have a few rhinestone necklaces that sold. I did pull one already. These are so gorgeous. This is my favorite box. I think I sent an offer on that. They didn't accept. Okay, last piece. That one sold. I don't need to consult the list anymore since I know, but this is the pink and purple. So if necklaces have multiple colors and there's like a green box, a chunky seed box, if they have multiple colors, I go with the first color in the rainbow. So if they have orange, green, and purple, orange would be the first color as far as where it's cheap. So I do have a purple necklace with gold. And again, I'm looking at basically every piece. It does go pretty quickly. Plus then I can familiarize. Here it is. This is the one that sold. In the basket it goes. It does go pretty quickly. Like this I sent an offer on, but didn't accept it. And then I just moved the box. I do have a ton of bangles that sold. This sold. This sold. None of those have sold. This sold. This sold. Might be it. This sold. That's definitely it. So rather than put all of the jewelry, in like one of these tubs, which was craziness. Why is that off? When I went through it, I found this was a better system. And since I created the categories when I write my lists,
I put if it's all metal or if it has purple. Like, I know which box to check. This is on my earrings, so I do have a ton of earrings that's sold. Those didn't sell. I have a lot of lots. Those didn't sell. Those didn't, but these did. I call this my string art lot.
We hope your day is blooming with joy.